Marketing and Digital Marketing. It describes the potential and impact of digital marketing. We will also look at various digital marketing domains along with the course details, objectives and learning outcomes. After completing this lesson, you should be able to do the following. Explain the concepts of marketing and digital marketing. Describe the potential and the impact of digital marketing. Discuss the current trends in digital marketing. List the topics and objectives of DMCA. Key takeaways. Definitions of marketing. According to Philip Kotler, marketing guru, marketing is the science and art of exploring, creating, and delivering value to satisfy the needs of a target market at a profit. According to Chartered Institute of Marketing, the management process responsible for identifying, anticipating, and satisfying customer requirements profitably. According to American Marketing Association, marketing is the activity, set of institutions, and processes for creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value for customers, clients, partners, and society at large. Marketing mix. The term marketing mix was first coined in 1953 by Neil Borden, the president of the American Marketing Association AMA. It is used to make important decisions that led to the execution of a marketing plan. The steps include O product, O price, O promotion, O place. Marketing strategy. Marketing strategy is a set of actions and tactics with the goal of increasing the organization's sales and achieving a sustained competitive advantage. It is created after conducting an internal and external environment scan and is implemented through a marketing plan. A marketing plan is the central instrument to direct and coordinate marketing efforts. It can operate at two levels, strategic and tactical. Importance of digital marketing. The digital economy is growing very fast. According to internetlivestats.com, 46% of the world population uses the internet. 54% of our daily media time is spent online. Global e-commerce sales were $1.548 trillion in 2015 and is projected to be $4.058 trillion by 2020. Business spend is projected to be more than $170 billion on online marketing in 2016 and is projected to be $285 billion by 2020. Global digital spending is forecasted to grow 11% CAGR from 2016 to 2023. Digital marketing domains: search engine optimization, web analytics, pay-per-click, PPC, conversion optimization, email marketing, content marketing, social media, mobile marketing. Course details. The course flow is as follows. Internalize the domains. Master the tools. Learn to strategize and manage. Work on projects. Get certified. 1. SO Foundations. Introduction to SO Study Guide. Lesson Overview. Internet is an ever-evolving domain. Every website wants to be at the top of the search results. This is where search engine optimization SO comes into the picture. SO is an important discipline of optimizing websites to rank higher in the search engine. This lesson explains the importance of SO and crucial components of the search ecosystem. It also covers common SO mistakes and SO career in different organization levels. Learning objectives. After completing this lesson, you will be able to explain the importance of search engine optimization. SO. Describe SO and identify its components. Highlight the pros and cons of SO. Summarize the role of SO in different industries. Key takeaways. Importance of SO. Search engine optimization. SO is the practice of increasing the quantity and quality of traffic to your website through organic search engine results. You have to be in the top 5 search results and be credible as it increases the traffic. Good SO practices improve the user experience and usability of a website. Search engine optimized websites are more likely to have more customers and make more sales. SO has one of the best returns on investments in advertising as it is an inbound marketing strategy. 2. Search ecosystem components. There are 3 main components of search engine optimization. Users use the internet to find relevant information. Search engines attract huge number of users and generate revenue from paid search. SEOs bring their content to the top of search engine to provide it to users. The search ecosystem is dynamically complex but profitable. SO pros and cons. Optimizing your social content with keywords, links, and SO techniques can help you gain more visibility and reach the right audience. Search engine optimization is comparatively less expensive than other advertising channels. SO has lasting effects as the SO techniques you use today may continue to provide results in the long run. You must follow SO best practices such as avoiding mistakes, outdated techniques, and SO spam. SO in different industries performing SO in an enterprise have different challenges and experiences than working with small businesses, an agency, or as an individual. SEO is a core skill to marketing online. It can be used in many areas and your experiences may be completely unique to you. Introduction to Digital Marketing Program Study Guide Overview. This section covers the concepts of marketing and digital marketing. It describes the potential and impact of digital marketing. We will also look at various digital marketing domains along with the course details, objectives and learning outcomes. After completing this lesson, you should be able to do the following: explain the concepts of marketing and digital marketing, describe the potential and the impact of digital marketing, discuss the current trends in digital marketing, list the topics and objectives of DMCA. Key takeaways. Definitions of marketing. According to Philip Kotler, marketing guru, marketing is the science and art of exploring, creating, and delivering value to satisfy the needs of a target market at a profit. According to Chartered Institute of Marketing, the management process responsible for identifying, anticipating, and satisfying customer requirements profitably. According to American Marketing Association, marketing is the activity, set of institutions, and processes for creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value for customers, clients, partners, and society at large. Marketing mix. The term marketing mix was first coined in 1953 by Neil Borden, the president of the American Marketing Association (AMA). It is used to make important decisions that led to the execution of a marketing plan. The steps include O product, O price, O promotion, O place. Marketing strategy. Marketing strategy is a set of actions and tactics with the goal of increasing the organization's sales and achieving a sustained competitive advantage. It is created after conducting an internal and external environment scan and is implemented through a marketing plan. OA marketing plan is the central instrument to direct and coordinate marketing efforts. It can operate at two levels: strategic and tactical. Importance of digital marketing. The digital economy is growing very fast. According to internetlivestats.com, 46% of the world population uses the internet. 54% of our daily media time is spent online. Global e-commerce sales were $1.548 trillion in 2015 and is projected to be $4.058 trillion by 2020. Business spend is projected to be more than $170 billion on online marketing in 2016 and is projected to be $285 billion by 2020. Global digital spending is forecasted to grow 11% CAGR from 2016 to 2023. Digital marketing domains: search engine optimization, web analytics, pay-per-click, PPC, conversion optimization, email marketing, content marketing, social media, mobile marketing. Course details. The course flow is as follows: internalize the domains. Master the tools. Learn to strategize and manage. Work on projects. Get certified. 1. SEO Foundations. Introduction to SEO Study Guide. Lesson Overview. Internet is an ever-evolving domain. Every website wants to be at the top of the search results. This is where search engine optimization SEO comes into the picture. SEO is an important discipline of optimizing websites to rank higher in the search engine. This lesson explains the importance of SEO and crucial components of the search ecosystem. It also covers common SEO mistakes and SEO career in different organization levels. Learning objectives. After completing this lesson, you will be able to explain the importance of search engine optimization. SEO. Describe SEO and identify its components. Highlight the pros and cons of SEO. Summarize the role of SEO in different industries. Key takeaways. Importance of SEO. Search engine optimization. SEO is the practice of increasing the quantity and quality of traffic to your website through organic search engine results. You have to be in the top 5 search results and be credible as it increases the traffic. Good SEO practices improve the user experience and usability of a website. Search engine optimized websites are more likely to have more customers and make more sales. SEO has one of the best returns on investments in advertising as it is an inbound marketing strategy. 2. Search ecosystem components. There are 3 main components of search engine optimization. Users use the internet to find relevant information. Search engines attract huge number of users and generate revenue from paid search. SEOs bring their content to the top of search engine to provide it to users. The search ecosystem is dynamically complex but profitable. SEO pros and cons. Optimizing your social content with keywords, links, and SEO techniques can help you gain more visibility and reach the right audience. Search engine optimization is comparatively less expensive than other advertising channels. SEO has lasting effects as the SEO techniques you use today may continue to provide results in the long run. You must follow SEO best practices such as avoiding mistakes, outdated techniques, and SEO spam. SEO in different industries performing SEO in an enterprise have different challenges and experiences than working with small businesses, an agency, or as an individual. SEO is a core skill to marketing online. It can be used in many areas and your experiences may be completely unique to you. 1. SEO Foundations: How Search Engine Works Study Guide Lesson Overview. To be successful with your SEO efforts, it is essential to understand how search engines work. In this lesson, you will be introduced to some of the major search engines in the industry and their search mechanisms. You will also see some important website elements that aid search engine optimization, such as sitemap and robots.txt. Learning objectives: After completing this lesson, you will be able to describe major search engines, explain how search engines work, define crawling, storing, processing, and indexing, and ranking. Key takeaways: Search engines: Google, Yahoo, and Bing are the three major search engines. YouTube is also a search engine, owned by Google, that gets more searches and activity than the rest of the worldwide search engines. Ask, AOL Search, DuckDuckGo, and Wolfram Alpha are some of the minor search engines. Yandex, Baidu, Naver, and Quint are a few international search engines that are developed to serve a specific country, language, or region. 2. How search engines work. Search engines do not show live results when you perform a search, but they display results from their database of websites. The search engines make copies of all the websites they find, and the algorithm is run against their database and not the live internet. You need to ensure that the search engine can find your website, download it, assess its property, and then appear accurately in the search results. There are 4 categories of how search engines work: O crawling, O storing, O processing, and indexing. O ranking: search engine crawling. A crawler crawls the entire internet. They follow links around the web and download information from every page they reach. Crawlers are sophisticated enough to avoid traps online, such as infinite loops. Crawlers must be able to access important information on a website. SEOs must block crawlers from accessing private or sensitive information. Google Search Console is a webmaster tool that helps you see the search engine activity. A robots.txt file provides the search engine crawler with the necessary information to crawl and index the website. A sitemap is a representational model of a website's content structure and has 2 types. Sitemap for users lists the major hierarchy of the website and important pages, and is designed for easy visual navigation by the user. XML sitemap lists all of the pages of a website in a single document, providing a map for search engine spiders to find every page. 3. Storing website copies are stored on search engine servers. You can access these copies through the cache. Search engines do not work off live websites, so personalized or brand new settings will likely not be reflected in the search results. Processing and indexing. Processing and indexing happens in different phases and is hidden from marketers and users. Factors analyzed while indexing: website, outbound links, inbound links, content structure, date last updated. Processing: search results. Local search will present local results, business listings, and maps. Commercial searches will show products from retailers. Entertainment searches will provide local theater, showtime, events, and ticket information. How to search will show videos. Ranking: once a user searches for a query, results are ranked and provided to the user. These results are based on hundreds of factors related to relevance, location, past searches, and many others. To be successful in SEO, develop a website that search engines can find, download, and process. Develop links that reflect the popularity of your site with other websites and sources. Develop content that people want to read and share. 1. SEO Foundations. Types of SEO Study Guide Lesson Overview. Search engine optimization is a domain further segregated based on the techniques employed for optimization. These are called SEO hats. There are 3 types of SEO hats: white hat, gray hat, and black hat. In this lesson, you will learn about SEO best practices and the common, penalizable spammy techniques. Learning objectives. After completing this lesson, you will be able to explain the SEO hats, describe the different types of SEO, explain SEO best practices, highlight SEO spam. Key takeaways: SEO hats. SEO hats help distinguish optimizers based on different optimization techniques they use. There are 3 types of SEO hats: white hat SEO, gray hat SEO, black hat SEO. 2. White hat SEO. This is a technique that is in compliance with Google's webmaster guidelines. Benefits: security, avoid penalties, greater client trust. Risks: takes longer to obtain results, Presence low risk black hat. So this is a technique that does not follow Google's webmaster guidelines. It uses various illegitimate techniques for false relevance, cloaking false redirects, hidden text, or links, doorway pages, scraped content, abusing rich snippets. Benefit: increases website ranking in a short time. Risk: search engine algorithm updates can penalize sites. Gray hat site employs tactics not explicitly against the Google webmaster guidelines. False relevancy may include keyword stuffing, duplicate or thin content, blog comment, spam, buying positive reviews, selling links, negative. So there are also other tricks, such as squatting, Google bombing, cyber-squatting, private blog networks. 3. Automating Google queries. Benefits: obtains faster results with higher cost. Risk: threat of penalty or exclusion from the search engine. So mistakes: avoid outdated techniques such as keyword stuffing, avoid using wrong keywords, avoid techniques that fool the search engines or falsify relevancy, avoid being static. You should continuously reinforce your knowledge with keyword research, keyword optimization, analytics, design principles, user experience, content marketing, programming. So best practices: create a website for humans and make it informational, entertaining, and reason to return. Never hide content. Creating content specifically for search engines bots could result in a penalty. Optimize snippets, as this is the first thing a user will see from your website. Use prominent headings as they explain the purpose of the content. Developer: clear hierarchy to organize your website content. Present a link with contextual relevance. So spam is unwanted and unsolicited email or messages that the recipient did not sign up to receive. Spam is an attempt to create a false opinion of relevancy through content. For falsifying content, this was a problem in the past, but today search engines can find it easily through technology and AI capabilities. Some of the techniques include keyword stuffing, keyword density, content duplication, overlinking, thin or shallow content, aggregated or scraped content, unregulated spam comments or posts, falsifying links. It is the primary reason for constant algorithm updates through linking schemes. Black hat or gray hat communities attempt to create false or artificial relevancy. Google's Penguin update targeted linking schemes in 2012. Falsifying website content: it shows different results to search engines and users. Some of the techniques include doorway pages, hidden text, phishing, malicious content. 1. So foundations: keyword research and competitive intelligence study guide. Lesson overview to important aspects of search engine optimization, a keyword research and competitive intelligence. This lesson explains why keyword research and user intent are important. It explains the different keyword research methods and different query types. You will also get an overview of competitive analysis and its factors. Learning objectives: after completing this lesson, you will be able to explain the importance of identifying user intent while performing keyword research. List basic methods for performing keyword research. Explain the differences between long-tail queries and short-tail queries. Perform basic competitive analysis on search queries related to your product or service. Key takeaways: importance of keyword research. Every search in a search engine is based on keywords. Keyword traffic and competition are two important factors to consider while selecting keywords. User intent drives research queries on the internet. The intent behind a given query is more important than the actual keywords used. Not provided in the past. Search engines provided keyword data on what phrases users searched for to reach your website. This data is no longer provided or not provided. Therefore, SEOs can no longer make decisions based on this data. Keyword research. Keyword research helps you identify search phrases and search intent. There are 4 methods to research keyword intent. Look for brand name. Look for related keywords and concepts. Look for specific indicators of time, location, or features. Identify the questions and needs. There are 4 ways to perform keyword research. Find out what phrases SEOs use to describe your product or service. Look at pay-per-click, PPC, tools to find keyword information. Look at internal site search to see keywords your customers use to describe your product. Examine what keywords your competitors are bidding for with PPC. Search queries. Search queries are divided into 2 broad categories. Short-tail keywords. They are shorter queries that have broad intent and higher search volume. It can be easy to rank for branded terms, but likely difficult for big budget short-tail terms. Long-tail keywords. They are longer queries with specific intent and lower search volume. 3 searchers of long-tail terms are more likely to convert. They have less competition and can be ranked for with smaller budgets. Competitive analysis overview. It is a process of checking the keywords that your competition is ranking for and studying their content. Consider these questions while performing competitive analysis. Who is your competition? How difficult will it be to rank for particular terms? What types of content are ranking well for those terms? What is the user experience for this content? Factors to analyze in competitive analysis: domain name, domain authority, number of indexed pages, PPC terms, and advertisers. 1. SEO Foundations On-Page Optimization Study Guide Lesson Overview. Search engine optimization is divided into two broad categories: on-page optimization and off-page optimization. This lesson focuses on the on-page optimization techniques. On-page optimization is the process of making changes to a website. This lesson covers significant on-page factors such as meta description, keyword usage, header tags, image alt text, and internal links. You will also be introduced to techniques that should be avoided. Learning objectives. After completing this lesson, you will be able to describe the two broad categories of ranking signals, identify best practices for on-page signals such as title tags, header tags, URLs, alt text, and others, identify on-page SEO practices that you should avoid, describe how natural language processing aims to understand the meaning behind the text. Key takeaways on page optimization: it is the practice of optimizing web pages to rank higher and get relevant traffic from the search engine. SEO signals can be broken up into two categories: relevancy and popularity. Most of the on-page optimization factors are related to relevancy. 2. On-page factors: title tags, also known as page titles, influence both the click-through rates and people's first impressions of your website. Meta description: this is a short description shown in results page. It does not influence rankings but does influence clicks. Header tags: they break the information of a page into hierarchical order such as headings and subheadings. Website URLs and URL structure: these are very important for relevancy and for users. Include appropriate keywords in URLs and keep them short. Domain name is the core of URL as it represents your business online. Make it easy to spell, share, and pronounce. Subdirectories: categorize files and web pages for search engines. Avoid using too many subdirectories. Image alt text: search engines use alt text to gain additional context of the page, such as content of images and its purpose. Internal links: these are links from one page to another on your own website. They help search engines understand the website. Sections: keyword usage, natural language processing, NLP, aims to understand the meaning behind the website copy. Use synonyms or common words when writing online. Sitemaps tell users and search engines the structure and hierarchy of a website. 2 types of sitemaps: HTML sitemaps for humans, XML sitemaps for search engines. 3. On-page don'ts: keyword stuffing. It is no longer an effective SEO tactic. You have to focus on writing engaging content. Hidden text: it is intended only for search engines. It can negatively affect website rankings. Repetitive anchor text: it contains redundant sentences, unnecessary links, and confusing information flow. Do not try to inflate the relevance of your links and pages. Cloaking: it involves showing different results to search engines and users. Search engines can recognize the different results and penalize your website. Perfectly optimized page title tag with optimized keywords, keyword usage in URL and navigation related internal links, alt text in images, visible text, on-page top ranking factors. Top on-page factors: relevant page titles, page headings, anchor text, links, keyword-based URL, keyword or contextual file name, alt text in images, lists, bullet points, and bolded text. 4. Top off-page factors: link factors, such as influential domains, unique domain IP addresses, backlinks without no-follow limits, and so on. Performance factors such as age of the domain, real business information, and social signals. Accessibility factors such as robots, TXT file, XML sitemap, and HTTPS protocol. Behavioral, user factors such as brand searches, direct website visits, pages per session, and so on. 1. SEO Foundations Off-Page Optimization Study Guide Lesson Overview. Apart from on-page optimization, another SEO method is off-page optimization. In this method, techniques are not applied to the website, but away from it. In this lesson, you will see why link building is an important part of off-page optimization. You will also learn how off-site engagement improves the popularity of your website. Finally, this lesson will inform you about different types of links and factors to avoid while link building. Learning objectives. After completing this lesson, you will be able to describe how links influence search rankings, explain the 3 basic principles of link building, explain how links from different websites impact search rankings differently, explain why links from social media, Sites generally do not have a direct influence on search rankings. Avoid using potentially deleterious link building tactics such as buying spammy links. Key takeaways. What is off-page optimization? Off-page optimization refers to tactics employed away from website to increase traffic and ranking. These are the signals that focus on popularity. Hyperlinks are off-page elements that signify a website's popularity. People link to websites that have highly influential reputation as they are a source of news, information, entertainment, or other valuable content. 2 Principles of link building. Link building is inherently difficult and time-consuming. There is no one-size-fits-all solution for link building. Create link-worthy content. Content must be optimized for users. Users will always look for the most relevant and up-to-date content. Proactively participate in off-site engagement. Achieve off-site engagement through social media. Find people who are invested in the topics related to your product or service. Utilize offline relationships. Use your real-world network to find link-building opportunities. Types of links. Different links are valued differently by search engines. Links from popular websites are more valuable. High link equity. Links from suspicious websites can cause harm. Low link equity. Links are also classified based on direction. Inbound links. Helpful for popularity. Outbound links. Links to other websites. rel equals nofollow and social media. Rel equals nofollow was originally developed to combat comment spam. Rel equals nofollow tells search engines, do not follow this link. Link building. Don't build spammy links. Spammy links are meant for bots and usually irrelevant. They have little and sometimes negative value. Don't acquire reciprocal links. 3 Some reciprocal links occur naturally. Search engines do not encourage building unnatural reciprocal links. Don't go out of your way to acquire reciprocal links. 1. Way links are better. 1 Soft Foundations. Duplicate content. Study guide lesson overview. When a single piece of content is available at multiple locations online, it becomes a problem for the search engines. Even if the content is relevant and of high quality, search engines find it difficult to determine which version deserves to be ranked the highest. Regardless of which solution you use, make sure to correct this common problem so that the proper version ranks highest. In this lesson, we will see what is meant by duplicate content, what are its types, and how to solve this duplicacy issue. Learning objectives. After completing this lesson, you will be able to define duplicate content, explain why duplicate content can create problems, identify common instances of duplicate content, list 3 potential solutions for duplicate content. Key takeaways. Duplicate content is identical content at different URLs. Some of the examples are: a spammer takes content from a blog and posts it as a new product page on a website with email and social media links. An article or product page is accessible at 2 or more URLs. Search engines find it difficult to distinguish the correct version that must rank from the duplicate ones. 2 common instances. WordPress. It is a content management system, CMS, that is used by many websites. The default settings of WordPress create a lot of duplicate content. E-commerce sites. Duplication of content occurs while sorting pages on e-commerce websites. Fixing duplicate content. Remove and block. Remove unnecessary pages and block them from being spidered by the search engines. Rel equals canonical. It is an instruction that points the search engine to the primary or original page source. Noindex. Follow. It is a code snippet. Noindex means the page will not be indexed or show in search results, whereas follow means the links to this page will still count. 1 Soft Foundations. Design and Architecture. Study guide lesson overview. Internet users expect a good website design. Ideally, users should arrive on a website they have never visited before and immediately understand how to use and navigate it. In this lesson, we will run through a few design best practices that search engines and users look for on websites. Learning objectives. After completing this lesson, you will be able to describe how design impacts on user experience, explain standard best practices in designing a website, describe the importance of incorporating goal-oriented designs on every page of a website, identify instances where it is necessary to optimize only for search engines. Key takeaways. Importance of design. Design greatly affects SEO metrics and how users interact with websites. A good site design benefits humans as well as search engines. Design elements are factored into search algorithms and are used as criteria when evaluating the rankworthiness of online content. Design best practices. Clickable logo, predictable navigation, click-worthy links. 2 column based layout. Goal-oriented design. Multi-device friendly designing for search engines. XML sitemap. It explains the priority of web pages on the website and how they are interconnected. It can be placed in the root directory, or submitted directly to the search engine robots.txt. You can add this text file to the root directory to specify the pages to be crawled. It helps protect the privacy of some website links. Crawler-friendly media. Avoid using technologies that search engines can't read or access. Use open standards, HTML5. Instead, 1. SOA Foundation's Local SOA Study Guide Lesson Overview. Search engines have always wanted to provide personalized results to users, and with the increased prevalence of mobile phones and the advent of location, 1. Identifying technologies, personalized search results are now a reality. Now, when a user searches for something such as tire replacement, search engines deliver local results where that user could go to replace car tires. In this lesson, we will see how to optimize your website for location-based targeting. Learning objectives. After completing this lesson, you will be able to summarize the history of local search and how new technologies have made it a reality. Explain NAP, number, address, and phone number, and its importance. Give examples of directories that play a big role in local SOA. List some of the top local signals that affect local search results. Key takeaways. Local searches. Local SOA has gained prominence with the emergence of location technologies and methods like GPS, Bluetooth, IP address mapping, and cell tower triangulation. Smartphones account for more than 60% of searches online every day. 2. NAP stands for name, address, and phone number. It is the core factor for local search on your website. Specify one name, one address, and one phone number for your business on every citation online. Ensure the name, address, and phone number is identical. Have consistency with spelling and formatting. Format everything exactly the same, letter for letter. Directories. Citations from legitimate directories are valuable and helpful for local SOA. Examples of important directories are Google, Yelp, Urban Spoon, yellowpages.com, and so on. Top local signals. NAP keywords and titles, domain authority, inbound link signals, anchor text, domain metrics, reviews and citations, quality of reviews, quantity of reviews. Local directories or business listing scheme, microdata, or structured data. 1. SOA Foundation's algorithm updates and SOA changes. Study guide lesson overview. The search engines are constantly refining how they deliver the most relevant and valuable search listings to improve the search experience for users. As a result, SEOs need to stay on top of the changes to make sure their strategies are effective in this ever-evolving discipline. In this lesson, you will see some of the most significant search engine updates in the recent years. You will see how these changes have reshaped SEO, and why you need to stay updated in this ever-evolving role. Learning objectives. After completing this lesson, you will be able to describe how the search engine algorithm updates changed SEO, summarize how not provided changed keyword research, defend the importance of SEO in this ever-evolving internet landscape. Key takeaways. Constant changes. SEO is constantly changing. Search engine algorithms are constantly being tweaked, and updates being applied. Creating high-quality content that people want is always a critical focus and best practice of SEO. SEO measures increased traffic to specific pages and the results of that visit, which may include on-page visit time, depth of visit, conversions, and more. SEO is still the most effective and free marketing channel. It is unlikely to disappear in the near future. 2. Algorithm updates. 3 major algorithm updates, Panda, Penguin, and Hummingbird, reinforced the search engine best practices. RankBrain and not provided or other minor updates that are equally important to consider. Google Panda update. It identifies low-quality content websites and removes those sites from Google's index. It prescribes standards for content to qualify for ranking. It releases fresh updates from time to time. Google Penguin update. It focuses on penalizing websites with low-quality links. It rejects websites and domains with purchased links or link farms. It raises the benchmark for link building and releases fresh updates from time to time. Google Hummingbird update. It is used to derive intent from the overall page, website, and context. It evaluates the pages for answers and not just data. Also, it strengthens the long-tail search. It emphasizes on conversational queries made as voice search has increased and is increasing dramatically. RankBrain. It is a machine learning application to the Google algorithm that updates itself as it learns. 3. It is focused on interpreting new words, difficult or ambiguous words, and queries. Not provided. The not provided phrase has made accurate keyword research more difficult in the past. Search engines provided keyword data on what phrases users searched for to reach your website. This data is no longer provided, or not provided. Therefore, SEOs can no longer make decisions based on this data. 1. SEO Foundations Integrating SEO with other disciplines. Study guide lesson overview. At its core, SEO is about enabling users to find the content and information they seek. Some principles of SEO, such as catering to user intent and creating an intuitive website design, overlap heavily with other marketing disciplines. In this lesson, you will see how SEO works better as a foundation for your digital marketing program, and consider how you can collaborate with other departments to create a holistic marketing program. Learning objectives. After completing this lesson, you will be able to explain why user experience is the core of SEO, describe how SEO is intertwined with social media, PPC, conversion optimization, and content marketing, explain why analytics is key for success in SEO. Key takeaways. Integrated marketing. Digital marketing channels are interdependent. SEO should work with various channels to make marketing effective. SEO involves studying the design, user intent, and experience, and human computer interaction with content. Content that is well optimized for SEO tends to be well optimized for social media, PPC, and content marketing. Great content attracts users, but well-optimized great content is more likely to rank higher in search engines too. SEO, social media, paid search, and conversion rate. Social media. SEO provides the search data, search trends, and accompanying questions that people search with paid search. The approach in designing paid search landing pages is the same as optimizing website pages. Conversion rate. SEO enables you to learn buying signals, user experience, and design principles that increase conversion. SEO and content marketing. SEO is a cornerstone of content marketing. SEO informs the essentials of content development by providing data on keywords, intent, and trends. SEO should optimize the pages of blogs, websites, and content used to drive people from search. SEO and analytics. Analytics is paramount to SEO success as it provides the tools and framework for measuring the effectiveness of SEO efforts. SEOs should develop content metrics that are specific to their business goals. SEO and mobile. Smartphone is a leading communication mode due to increasing traffic and consumption of mobile content. Search engine tests are conducted on mobiles first and then replicated on other devices. SEO has changed to keep up with the mobile revolution. 3. SEO for WordPress. WordPress is good for SEO, but still needs some basic adjustments to make SEO work better. Understand the permalinks to manage your URLs and its structure, and implement keywords in your structure and file names. Use a structure that keeps your file system clear and simple, such as a subdirectory name and a post or page name. Use words instead of numbers as they provide context for both users and search engines. 1. SEO Foundations. SEO Tools. Study guide lesson overview. SEO is not just a few tweaks that you need to do. In fact, it is hundreds of small detailed improvements. So, in order to keep your efforts organized, you may need to look into some SEO tools to help you manage your efforts. In this lesson, you will learn about some useful SEO tools that may help manage your SEO campaign. Learning objectives. After completing this lesson, you will be able to list the types of SEO tools, describe keyword research, explain the value of SEO management tools, list SEO tool providers. Key takeaways. SEO tools. SEO tools aid the search engine optimizers in optimizing the pages efficiently and effectively. These tools are grouped into 3 categories: search engine provided tools, keyword research tools, SEO management tools. 2. Search engine provided tools. Search engines provide webmaster tools to track information on website compatibility, spidering, and other insights on your website. Keyword research tools. These provide extensive information on keywords, related information retrieved across the world. Some of the tools include Word Tracker, Keyword Discovery, Uber Suggests, Spy, Foo. SEO management tools. Full suite SEO tools help you manage your SEO campaign, provide information on competitors, and historical data for comparison. Some of the tools include Moz Majestic, SEO, SEMrush, SERP, Link, Dex. 1. SEO Foundations. How to build a successful career in SEO. Study guide lesson overview. SEO is one of the leading careers in the online industry. However, it is extremely crucial to choose the right path in order to secure a career as in SEO. In this lesson, you will see some important certifications that will help you get into the SEO industry. You will also come across some crucial factors that you need to avoid while trying to set your steps in the SEO industry. Learning objectives. After completing this lesson, you will be able to list dos and don'ts of managing website accounts, identify what certifications are suitable for you, identify marketing functions and skills required. Key takeaways. SEO best practices. Perform SEO. Gain admin access to websites, get access to tools such as Google Analytics and Webmaster Tools, get access to social accounts, maintain and manage client accounts correctly. Do your research. Identify problems, prioritize work, set expectations. Identify keywords. Understand website stats. 2. Do not over-optimize career paths. Work with an SOC company or marketing agency to gain experience by working on different websites. Learn additional techniques and tactics. Gain knowledge from the people with different skill sets. Learn different tools and software to start your SO business. Develop a network of providers for programming and copywriting. Learn sales and account management. Learn about various tools for SO and project management. Certifications. Certification enhances your knowledge and ensures growth in the industry. Some of the recognized certification bodies include OMCP, Online Marketing Certified Professional, accessible at OMP.org. OMCA, Online Marketing Certified Associate, accessible at OMP.org. Digital Marketing Institute, accessible at digitalmarketinginstitute.com. Google Partner and Google Analytics Academy are other certifications bodies that may add value to your profile. Content Marketing Lesson 1. Introduction to Content Marketing. Content marketing is one of the most important aspects of your digital marketing and social media strategy. Without content marketing, you miss out on the most important aspects of your digital marketing strategy: creating awareness, stimulating engagement, or driving people to a conversion. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to explain the concept of content marketing, identify relevant and valuable content that generates positive customer interaction, explain the importance of content marketing for SO, use content to build trust, explain the implications of not having a content marketing strategy. History of content marketing. The concept of content marketing has been around for over 100 years. In the early 1900s, the Michelin brothers had the challenge of selling their tires to French automobile users. They had one of the earliest ideas to promote their business through content marketing. They launched the Michelin Guide, a rating system for restaurants. All over France, the Michelin Guide provided added value to the customers in the form of route information, location of gas stations and hotels, information on how to replace flat tires, lesson overview, objectives and learning outcomes. Key takeaways to the Michelin Guide proved to be highly successful. It generated a large number of sales. Its success created a global brand as the Michelin Guide was eventually launched in more than 25 countries. Definition of content marketing as per the Content Marketing Institute. Content marketing is a strategic marketing approach focused on creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and consistent content to attract and retain a clearly defined audience, and, ultimately, to drive profitable customer action. Content marketing is an ecosystem. Content marketing can't be isolated from other digital marketing disciplines. Content is the base of successful search engine optimization. Using content to build trust. According to Google, people search for information around 150-200 times a day. According to Reader's Digest, more than 70% of consumers are willing to buy from brands they trust. You will be considered a trustworthy partner if your brand is able to consistently answer people's questions with quality content. The 3 elements of trust and delivering content are personalization, recurrence, accumulation. You will be able to build trust only if you put the needs of the customer first. Importance of a content marketing strategy. You need a content marketing strategy to establish your online presence. It must fit within a company's existing marketing and sales strategy. 3. You end up wasting money by sharing the wrong content with the wrong people. Your search rankings will be low. Your conversion rates will stay low since you are not connecting with your audience. You will keep on wasting money on expensive outbound sales and outbound marketing. Content Marketing Lesson 2. Content Marketing Strategy. A content marketing strategy gives you guidance in creating the right content for the right person. Creating customer personas is key in this. Your content creation framework is your map for developing your content marketing strategy. Other elements of your content marketing strategy include listening online to what people are saying about you and finding relevant content and ideas. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to outline the steps needed to create a content strategy, describe the importance of various elements of a content marketing plan, such as personas, brand story, listening posts, and measurement metrics. Choose the right channels to complement your content, prioritize, and plan content ideas around your company's most promising opportunities. Content strategy versus content marketing strategy. Content strategy is the management of any tangible media, written, visual, or audible, that you create and own. In content strategy, the focus is on creating and managing the media content, using tools to create good content, creating different types of content, managing available resources. Content marketing strategy is creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and consistent content to generate website traffic and new leads. Lesson overview: objectives and learning outcomes. Key takeaways to in content marketing strategy. The focus is on identifying the target audience, understanding the expected business outcome, creating and sharing content to build awareness, aiming to increase revenue. You must ensure that your content marketing strategy addresses the following concerns. What customer needs will your content marketing strategy address? How well do you know your target audience? What is the business outcome? How will the new content marketing program affect other marketing programs? What key deliverables or milestones do you aim to achieve? What is the time frame in which you want to achieve the deliverables? What are the risks involved and how will they be mitigated? Content creation framework. You need to place your content strategy in the context of the customer journey. 3. Link content drives traffic from the internet and from social media to your website. Conversion content drives web visitors to the next stage in the buying cycle through CTAs. Authority content drives web visitors to sales through CTAs and drives repeat traffic to your website. Content marketing strategy. The content marketing strategy should include customer personas. A customer persona is a semi-fictional representation of your ideal customer based on market research and real data about your existing customers. Listening dashboard involves black small square. Watching videos black small square. Reading articles and blogs black small square. Looking at photos black small square. Listening to podcasts. Brand story. You need to weave your mission, vision, and values in your brand story. Channel strategy. Before deciding the type of content you're going to create, you need to select the social media channels you are going to use. Content marketing playbook. Use the right content at the right time. Content marketing measurement. You can measure the traffic you get through your content. Content marketing ROI. ROI is the revenue gained from content marketing in comparison to what was spent on creating and distributing the content. Planning your content marketing strategy. The content marketing process keeps improving as you act on the feedback you receive. You need to create guidelines for 4 roles and responsibilities. Style and writing. Posting and publishing a content calendar is a vital part of the content marketing strategy. It can help you plan your strategy correctly. Content marketing. Lesson 3. Overseeing a content marketing program. As an organization, you must adopt content marketing as a strategic contributor to achieve your company's digital marketing goals. You must assign appropriate content creation responsibilities and agree with processes and procedures. There are many roles and responsibilities in a successful content marketing team. Depending on how you intend to organize them within your company, you will need content strategists, creators, designers, editors, and analyzers. You also need to be aware that as a content marketer, you will be working very closely with other digital marketing teams like the social media and the SEO teams. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify the key roles in a successful content marketing team, explain how content marketing complements both social media and SEO, implement tactics to drive traffic through your content, position your content within the customer journey, explain why and how influencers help to spread content and messages online, who oversees content marketing, digital content team. Most organizations assign a content team within their digital marketing team as the main source for their content creation department. Content production is part of a larger group like advertising, PR, or marketing in-house agency. Lesson overview, objectives and learning outcomes. Key takeaways. 2. A dedicated team that produces all online and offline content. Outsourced an in-house team of strategy leaders that relies on external agency resources to execute content creation. Newsroom. A cross-functional team that leverages social, search, and other data to produce content. Channel teams. Content is created by channel specialists who work in different departments. Creating and managing the media content using tools. Creating different types of content. Managing available resources. Key roles in your content marketing team. Content strategist. Brand developer. Copywriter. Videographer. Designer. Social media strategist. Editor. Analyst. Content marketing in social media. Social media and SEO are keys to the success of your content marketing implementation. Social media marketing drives engagement on social channels. 3. Uses shorter formats to promote website content. Increases revenue, customer value, and customer satisfaction. Content marketing drives traffic to the brand's website. Uses long formats such as articles, e-newsletters, or blog posts. Improves website traffic, lead generation, and sales. Content marketing in SEO. Google recommends the following pointers for creating valuable content. Ensure the content is useful, relevant, valuable, and informative. Use credible content, such as research, reviews, and case studies. Use high-quality content. Drive traffic via your content to ensure people read or watch your content. Start promoting it by creating short content snippets to share it across social media sites. Sharing content with advertising to reach a wider audience. Sending emails to customers to promote content. Creating content in different formats such as a presentation or video. Asking influencers to write a guest post on your blog. Inserting links to your blog posts from your most popular pages. Publishing photos and teasers of your content on Instagram. Role of content in the customer journey. Most businesses create content without considering their audience and the buying cycle. They waste money on creating irrelevant content. They look at customer revenue as a measure of success and assume that their content would have contributed to it. The right approach is to measure success by assigning results to different stages of the buying cycle. You must evaluate content used during the buying cycle for converting a prospect into a customer. Multi-channel attribution tells you how various consumer touchpoints impact the purchase decision. The engagement model. In the past, businesses depended on mass media to build brand awareness. This old engagement model is known as outbound marketing. Now, businesses depend on users seeing, reading, viewing, and sharing your message. This new engagement model is called inbound marketing. One of the new marketing disciplines that emerged as a result of this is influencer marketing. It uses key content creators to drive authentic conversation and engagement around a brand's product and message. Content Marketing Lesson 4. Content Marketing Playbook. Your Content Marketing Playbook is a guide of the various content marketing tactics and tools you use and create. The content creation framework gives you a structure to organize your playbook in line with the customer journey. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify appropriate channels and content marketing tactics for a given scenario, describe the strengths and weaknesses of various types of link, conversion, and authority content. Use some of the most popular tools to create content. Create a content calendar to schedule the creation and publication of your content across various social media channels. The content marketing matrix. Content can be classified along different axes. Emotional versus rational. Awareness versus purchase. It can be categorized according to its purpose. Entertaining. Inspiring. Convincing. Educating. Choosing the right selection of content is critical and will help create your content marketing playbook. Lesson overview. Objectives and learning outcomes. Key takeaways. 2. Link content. Link content drives traffic from the internet and from social media to your website. Link content includes blogs, chatbot surveys, tools, assessments, and calculators, infographics, and online news releases. Conversion content. Conversion content drives web visitors to the next stage in the buying cycle. Conversion content includes ebooks, live frequently asked questions, videos, and webinars. Authority content. Authority content drives web visitors to sales through CTAs and repeat traffic to your website. Authority content includes episodic videos, podcasts, and guest blogs. Editorial calendar. Create an editorial calendar to connect the link, conversion, and authority content together. Use content marketing tactics intelligently to post the right content in the proper places. Content Marketing Lesson 5. Social media and content publishing platforms. Creating good content is just the start of your journey to become successful with your content marketing. The next step is to publish your content across the relevant social media channels. You have a wide range of social media networks available. Each network has its own characteristics, specifications, and audiences. Make sure you understand these before you publish your content. A good strategy is to repurpose your content across different channels. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify the right social media platform to publish your content, leverage case studies to develop successful campaigns, choose the right platform to manage your social media publishing, explain how to create highly shareable content. Facebook is one of the first social media networks to gain popularity. Their main objective is to give people the power to build communities and to bring the world closer together. With over 2 billion monthly active users, Facebook offers a global audience to business-to-customer and business-to-business brands. Instagram, with over 1 billion monthly active users and 500 million daily stories, Instagram is one of the fastest-growing social media networks. Lesson overview. Objectives and learning outcomes. Key takeaways. 2. Instagram is a social network service that you can use to add visual effects to photos and share them. You can share stories and build a large fan base. Facebook Messenger is a standalone app that is used increasingly. You don't need a phone number to create an account. You can use it to share images and videos. Twitter is a microblogging platform. You can use it to share messages, photos, videos, and links with users who can retweet. You can use it to answer customer queries, spread awareness, and share news. You can use it to reach audiences across the world. LinkedIn is an excellent platform for companies that operate in the business-to-business world. You can use it to develop your online reputation. YouTube is an important social media platform. It is the second most visited website after Google. It is available in 80 different languages. Pinterest is a visual bookmarking site that turned into a social network. People can pin photos on boards, repin, and comment on pins. It is a great place to find inspiration on relevant topics. It is great for businesses that use online catalogs to sell products. 3. Snapchat targeted the youth by introducing cool features such as augmented reality filters. It provides great advertising features like geotargeting and branded lenses. How to create highly shareable content. Give practical value to the viewer. Provide high quality content. Use powerful visuals. Add a surprise element. Use a catchy title. Use humor. Evoke emotions to stimulate conversations. Have strong influencer ties to widen the reach. Promote your content regularly. Republish the content in different formats. Content marketing. Lesson 6. Measurement and budget. Measuring the effect of your content marketing is key to success. This will enable you to calculate the return on investment of your content marketing campaigns. It also allows you to justify or ask for budget for your content marketing. Insufficient resources, like staff and budget, are major inhibitors to content marketing success. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to recognize the challenges faced by content marketers, identify the various content marketing goals and metrics, explain relevant elements of key content marketing reports, identify characteristics of a successful content marketer, overcoming hurdles of content marketing. The German Marketing Association, DMV, found that more than 70% of businesses lack expertise and resources to adequately market their content. Time constraint is a significant hurdle on the path to content marketing success. The discrepancy between benefits and metrics is another hurdle in content marketing. If you are only investing in content marketing to generate likes, you are ignoring opportunities that could contribute to your company's actual business goals. Another challenge faced by companies is a lack of tools and processes. Lesson overview. Objectives and learning outcomes. Key takeaways. 2. A process guide can provide knowledge about the required tools and help improve efficiency. If you have budget limitations, you must be creative in implementing your content marketing strategy. Content marketing goals. Brand awareness goals focus on generating original content that customers find engaging, relevant, and valuable. Engagement goals focus on creating content that can help you drive engagement with your target audiences. Customer loyalty goals focus on consistently creating useful, interesting, and relevant content that educates the audience. Lead generation goals focus on developing content that drives traffic to your website and generates leads. Sales goals focus on generating content that guides the prospect through the buyer journey and compels them to make a purchase. Content marketing metrics. Content marketing ROI is the revenue you make from content marketing in relation to what you spend on it. By figuring out how much you spent to produce the content. Figuring out what it cost you to distribute the content. Working out the amount that you got in return. Calculating your content marketing ROI. Content marketing reports. Page content report. Check your Google Analytics for the most popular pages of your website. Important indicators include page views, average time on site, and bounce rate. 3. Bounce rate is the percentage of visitors who navigate away from the website after viewing the page content engagement report. The engagement rate is the percentage of people who interact with your content, react, comment, share, click, after seeing your post in their newsfeed. Scan the results to find the posts with the highest engagement rates. Analyze these posts to look for similarities. Try to understand what's working and produce more of similar content. Video engagement reports identify average view duration by video shows which videos people watch longest. When viewers lose interest in your videos. Using video engagement reports. Content marketing. Lesson 7. Content best practices. Each content creator must dedicate time to acquiring basic content creating skills: copywriting, headline writing, creative design, video production, and animation, just to name a few of them. But even having these skills is not a guarantee for success. On top of that, you need to optimize your content for search and promote your content. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to write compelling copies, create compelling graphics and videos, understand content optimization techniques, explain how to increase your followers and conversions, organically check your content for plagiarism, explain the importance of A/B testing in content marketing, writing compelling ad copies. Content marketing starts with writing good content, and you can achieve that by researching your products and customers, writing an attention grabbing headline, writing persuasive copy, making sure your copy isn't focused on you, knowing when to use long and short copy, learning how to use design and copy, lesson overview, objectives and learning outcomes, key takeaways to testing your copy, closing the deal. Write attention grabbing headlines. Writing attention grabbing headlines is the most significant challenge in copywriting. The force of writing strong headlines, unique, ultra specific, urgent, useful. Write persuasive copies. On average, users leave a website within 10-20 seconds. The challenge is to retain their attention longer. Persuasive content focuses on the following: value proposition, benefits, features, call to action. Creating compelling graphics. There are 4 design theories that can help you with your designing. The grid theory provides a set of guidelines on how elements can be positioned within a layout. The color theory can help you use color more effectively and help pick the right palette for your projects. Typography is the art and technique of arranging type to make written language readable and appealing when displayed. The golden ratio can be used to create pleasing, natural-looking compositions. 3 creating engaging videos. What makes a video good? Point of view. Change the camera angle regularly in relation to the subject. Lighting. Experiment with light and be aware of your primary light source. Composition. Use the rule of thirds while lacing different elements in the scene. Using the right settings and equipment are essential in shooting great videos. Make sure the resolution settings on your phone are on 4K or 1080 HD. Recording speed is set to 24, 30, or 60 frames per second. Avoid zooming and backlights. Use a high-quality DSLR camera and additional gear like a tripod and a microphone. Content optimization techniques. Optimizing means providing essential information about your content to a search engine so it can connect the content with the right keyword searches. You can increase the online visibility of your content by optimizing it for popular channels such as Google. The visual content on your website also needs to be optimized for search. Organically increase followers and conversions. You can organically increase your followers and conversions without using paid advertising by focusing your social media presence on channels that provide the highest return. Optimizing your social media profiles. Posting evergreen content. Focusing on quality. 4 using targeting options to maximize organic potential. Posting during hours when your audience is online. Posting the right content for the right audience. Promoting your social media profiles on every channel. Posting the right balance of promotional and useful content. Interacting and engage with your followers. Conducting plagiarism tests. Plagiarism is the practice of taking someone else's content and claiming it as your own by posting someone else's work as your own. Borrowing another person's work but not referring to the source. Posting one of your previous works when you are required to post an entirely new and original one. Creating new sentences using words and phrases from the source text. Consequences of plagiarism. Google will penalize you. You might be taken to court for copyright infringement. Your content will lose credibility, legitimacy, and authenticity. Your reputation will be at stake. Prospects who download your content will feel cheated and will not come back to you for more content. You will lose trust from your clients, and ultimately, you will lose clients. A/B testing your content. A/B testing is the process where 2 or more variants of a page are shown to users at random, and statistical analysis is used to determine which variation performs better for a given conversion goal. What to test via A/B testing. Content type. Headline. Content length. Images. Call to action. Posting schedule. Content marketing. Lesson 8. GDPR's impact on content marketing. May 2018 was an important date for European marketeers and for those outside Europe who work with European customers. There was a major clampdown on how businesses could use customer data it collected online and offline. Basically meant that individuals in Europe could no longer be targeted through online campaigns, like email or online ads, without having given their explicit content. The GDPR has had a significant impact on social media and digital advertising and all social media platforms. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to Explain how GDPR impacts content marketing. Identify the opportunities GDPR creates for content marketing. Explain GDPR's definition of retargeting ads, GDPR's effects on content marketing as per the GDPR. Businesses in Europe, or any organization doing business with a European company, must be transparent in the way they collect and use customer data. Every business that operates online and captures customer data for marketing purposes must comply with the GDPR. GDPR impacts how organizations are using the channels for distributing the content. Impacts the calls to action that are related to the content. Allows the content marketing team an opportunity to become strategic. Does not impact the actual content. Does not impact the look and feel of the content. Lesson overview. Objectives and learning outcomes. Key takeaways. 2. Scrutiny of the content marketing framework. The best way to analyze how GDPR affects content marketing is to explain it in the context of the content marketing framework. Revamping your website and privacy procedures. 2 things you need to change on your website. Privacy policy. Black small square. Inform your visitors what information you collect, how you use it, and any third-party service providers you share the information with. How you obtain content. Black small square. Take permission from your visitors to send them more information. Black small square. Inform your visitors about your usage of cookies, affiliate links, and retargeting. Pixels 1. Digital Analytics Foundations. Introduction to Digital Analytics Study Guide and Workbook Section Overview. In this lesson, you will see how the realm of a digital analyst has moved from web analytics to digital analytics. An analyst now has to consider data from a variety of sources. Digital analytics has grown to encompass any data source deemed relevant to optimize a business process, including, but not limited to, online and marketing. This lesson explains what analytics means in the present context and the changing role of a digital analyst. Objectives and learning outcomes. By the end of this lesson, you will, learn how analytics and analysis can inform better business decisions, appreciate how context and creativity play a key role in analytics, understand how web analytics evolved to encompass much more than the web and the marketing business function. Key takeaways. Why digital analytics? While experience, assumptions, and faith have their place in business, it is not easy to repeat success when decisions are not driven by data. The data information knowledge wisdom paradigm is important in the realm of digital analytics. What is analytics? Analytics is the science of analysis. Analysis consists in breaking a complex topic into smaller parts to understand and optimize it. Digital analytics is how an organization arrives at an optimal and realistic decision, informed by data. The 3 essential elements of analytics are context, data, and creativity. 2. Role of an analyst. Analysts are change agents. Analysts have the power of recommendation, but not the power of decision. How difficult is it? Digital analytics is difficult when you don't focus on what you can manage, control, and influence. A digital analytics maturity assessment is essential to find the strengths and weaknesses of the organization and develop a realistic roadmap. 3. Vocabulary. After completing this lesson, you should be comfortable identifying and defining the following terms: digital analytics, analysis, data, information, knowledge. 4 key concept questions. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to successfully answer various questions on key concepts. How would you answer the following? Why is it important to use analytics in the business decision process? What is the main role of an analyst? 5 sample scenarios. After completing this lesson, you should feel comfortable applying your knowledge to real-world scenarios. How would you respond or react to the following? You just started a new job as an analyst, and you are given access to customers' data. What kind of questions could you ask your business stakeholders to understand the meaning and the context of this data? One of the top priorities this year is to increase profitability from online sales. How would you proceed to break down this very broad statement into meaningful tasks that can be optimized? 1. Digital Analytics Foundations, Organizational Maturity Study Guide, and Workbook Section Overview. Your role as digital analysts is primarily one of change agent. You leverage the power of data to bring change to the organization. Understanding the concept of organizational maturity will help you evaluate your organization's strengths and weaknesses, and at what digital analytics maturity level your organization is at. In this lesson, you will see how to leverage the unbiased and simple approach of the digital analytics maturity model to assess individual and organizational capabilities across key areas of maturity. Objectives and learning outcomes. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify the different facets of successful analytics, determine areas of improvement in aligning people, process, and technology, create realistic roadmaps for specific and achievable improvements, provide stakeholders with a powerful tool for communication that can be used to spark the conversation and foster change. Key takeaways. Why maturity? The primary benefit of a maturity model is to spark a conversation and come to an agreement with colleagues, managers, and stakeholders on where your organization stands in terms of analytics. Strengths and weaknesses. What is a maturity model? A maturity model is a framework used to assess an organization's processes from being ad hoc and inefficient, immature, to disciplined and effective, mature. A framework is a set of well-defined tactics to analyze and improve the complex environment of an organization. Digital Analytics Maturity Model 2. The Digital Analytics Maturity Model helps you to quickly identify strengths and weaknesses and identify how you can balance all key areas. The key areas are, using the maturity model as a guide to reap maximum benefits at a given level before moving the next. Management, governance, and adoption. The maturity levels in this area are 5. Implicit throughout the organization. 4. CXOs. 3. Senior manager, VP. 2. Director or team-led. 1. Project manager. 0. Nobody. The analytics function requires a multidisciplinary and versatile team that involves IT, business analytics, and intelligence, marketing, and even data science. Objective and scope. The maturity levels for objective are 5. Reinvent the business. 4. Business optimization. 3. Business optimization. 2. Marketing optimization. 1. Task list. 0. Yet to be defined. The maturity levels for scope are 5. Beyond online to offline. 3. 4. Online ecosystem. 3. Single channel. 2. Specific activity or sector. 1. The hippo game. 0. Improvising. Ad hoc, online, and offline strategies must work together to provide a great user experience and lead the business to success. Team and expertise. The maturity levels for team and expertise are 5. Empowered business users. 4. Multidisciplinary team. 3. Distributed team. 2. Full-time analyst. 1. Project team or part-time analyst. 0. No dedicated resources. The Digital Analytics Center for Excellence has 3 areas of expertise: continuous improvement process and methodology. The maturity levels for continuous improvement process and methodology are 5. Agile organization, off online. 4. Agile online. 3. Proven methodology. 2. Team's own methodology. 1. Individual's own way. 0. No methodology. 4. Lean Six Sigma is a proven methodology to ensure continuous improvement for a changing environment by reducing cost of complexity and increasing velocity. Tools, technology, and data integration. The maturity levels for tools, technology, and data integration are 5. Using CRM with marketing, predictive analysis, lifetime value. 4. Multiplicity, merging marketing data, multivariate testing, behavioral targeting. 3. Segmentation, merchandising, A/B, campaign optimization, personas, KP alerts. 2. Defined outcomes. KP dashboard. 1. Out-of-the-box clickstream analytics. 0. To be discussed. Get ahead of the data wave by leading the conversation and working on what you can control, manage, and influence. 5. Vocabulary. After completing this lesson, you should be comfortable identifying and defining the following terms: maturity model, framework, ecosystem, Lean Six Sigma, design for persuasion. 6 key concept questions. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to successfully answer various questions on key concepts. How would you answer the following? What are the 5 main areas to balance if you want to be successful at analytics? Analytics has grown to encompass a tremendous amount of skills and expertise. How would you describe the 3 main areas of expertise required for successful analytics? 7 sample scenarios. After completing this lesson, you should feel comfortable applying your knowledge to real-world scenarios. How would you respond or react to the following? In your role as an analyst, or as a newly onboarded manager, you have to identify the aptitudes and expertise of the people to be hired next in the analytics team. How would you proceed? For years, your organization has been struggling with poor implementations and data quality, and very little insight. What could you do to bring everyone on the same page and define a realistic roadmap? 1. Digital Analytics Foundations. Building Blocks Study Guide and Workbook Section Overview. Digital analytics, like any field of expertise, has its own lingua franca. Key metrics and dimensions are the building blocks that can be leveraged in analysis. A thorough understanding of the key terms, their purpose and caveats, will empower you to communicate effectively with your team members and with other stakeholders. It is important to remember that not everyone may understand these terms the same way, and analysts have to suit their communication to their audience. Objectives and learning outcomes. After completing this lesson, you should be able to, understand terminology related to digital analytics, use these key terms in the right context, combine these building blocks into meaningful and useful information. Key takeaways. Dimensions and metrics. Dimensions are attributes of your data or examples: page URL, title, user ID, product color, event name, browser. Metrics are quantitative measurements expressed as numbers or examples: quantity, ratio or percent. Monetary value, time, duration. Audience building blocks. Audience dimensions and metrics provide insight into the characteristics of your visitors and include the following: user, which is a cookie-based identifier of sessions from the same specific browser, or classified as user type as with a new visitor or repeat visitor. Or visitors are also characterized by frequency and recency of sessions. Technographic dimensions. O, browser or network. To O, device. O, category. Demographic dimensions. O, geolocation. O, age. O, gender. O, interests. Acquisition building blocks. Acquisition dimensions and metrics provide insight into the characteristics of traffic origin and campaign performance. They include source and medium, channel, campaign metrics, such as cost, impressions, and clicks. Behavioral building blocks. Behavioral dimensions and metrics provide insight into how visitors use the website. They include page O, page views. O, landing page, and exit page. O, time on page. O, page load time. For mobile devices, these become screen name, screen views, time on screen, session. O, bounce. O, unique page views. O, session duration, event. O, category. O, action. O, label. O, value, site search. O, number of searches. O, search terms. 3 conversion building blocks. Conversion dimensions and metrics provide insight into your website's success and can be measured in 2 ways. Goals, measure when a specific action is completed and can be triggered based on O, reaching a destination page. O, certain session duration. O, certain number of pages or screens per session. O, certain event. Calculated metrics. Metrics can also be calculated, such as, page view per session equals page view sessions, bounce rate equals single page sessions, click through rate equals clicks impressions, conversion rate equals transactions, or goals sessions. Compound metrics. Multiple metrics can be combined to form a single metric, such as, credit score, Twitter resonance, engagement score. For vocabulary. After completing this lesson, you should be comfortable identifying and defining the following terms: dimension in relation to audience acquisition behavior conversion, metric in relation to audience acquisition behavior conversion. Compound metrics. 5 key concept questions. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to successfully answer various questions on key concepts. How would you answer the following? What is the relationship between the design for persuasion concept and the breakdown of audience acquisition behavior and conversion? Can you cite 1 or 2 risks of using compound metrics? 6 sample scenarios. After completing this lesson, you should feel comfortable applying your knowledge to real-world scenarios. How would you respond or react to the following? You make the hypothesis that a given social media channel is more effective at engagement than it is at actually converting new visitors into customers. How would you proceed? What are the steps, dimensions, and metrics you could use to prove your point? While the number of sessions is increasing, revenue is decreasing. What could be the reason? Write down a hypothesis, which could serve as a starting point for your investigation. 1. Digital Analytics Foundations. Managerial Perspectives of Digital Analytics Study Guide and Workbook section. Overview. Businesses that continue to live in the past make web analytics a function of the IT team. But organizations who understand how analytics can improve the customer experience have intelligently made analytics a function of the marketing team. In this lesson, you will look at how the role of an analyst is informed by the end-to-end customer experience. You will also look at the extent of the analyst's influence on business, the role as a change agent, and responsibility towards privacy and ethics. Objectives and learning outcomes. After completing this lesson, you should be able to do the following: identify hidden and real business needs, explain the concept of personas and the customer journey, contrast the concepts of acquisition behavior conversion and see think do care, describe the analyst's responsibility towards Privacy and ethics key takeaways. Porter's value chain and marketing centricity. Porter's value chain goes beyond marketing centricity and establishes that business involves coordinating different aspects, sales, support, HR, finance, IT, to produce value. From the perspective of digital analytics, a business's online presence extends far beyond the realm of marketing and encompasses all business functions, from logistics to operations to services to customer lifecycle. A classic customer lifecycle looks as follows, your role as an analyst is to recognize the next area of focus and spending to improve overall customer experience and drive conversions. Even if optimizing business areas other than marketing lies outside your scope, you must still be able to judge whether they can support your marketing efforts. Personas and scent trails. Consider personas used in creating the website while working with website data. These personas act as a starting point for your segmentation model, lead visitors down an information scent trail that matches their persona. Mapping features, functions, and content to personas and lifecycle. Matching scent trails to personas also allows you to map features, functions, and content in your website to the personas. This is also done based on where visitors are in the customer lifecycle. Mapping of features is also done for indirect outcomes, micro conversions, as well as core business outcomes, macro conversions. Note that the industry vertical of the e-commerce website does not greatly impact the set of features it uses. The power of pilot projects. Mapping throws up many different opportunities for improvement that you need to narrow down for better control. Pilot projects help you deal with known unknowns and unknown unknowns by letting you start small and keep improving. A pilot project helps break down a complex topic into smaller parts, lowers risk, and allows for failure-free planning. Short-term plans are preferred in today's environment. Identify the minimum viable product, MVP. Prioritize small, easy-to-accomplish opportunities and progress from there. Privacy and ethics. Analysts have a huge responsibility toward privacy and ethics. 10 points to remember. O. Accountability. O. Identifying purpose. O. Consent. O. Limiting collection. O. Limiting use, disclosure, and retention. O. Accuracy. O. Safeguards. O. Openness. O. Individual access. O. Provide recourse. The curse of data. Analysis paralysis. Analysis paralysis is the state of overanalyzing a situation so that a decision or action is never taken, in effect, paralyzing the outcome. As an analyst, ensure you don't defer decisions indefinitely for want of more data. For vocabulary, after completing this lesson, you should be comfortable identifying and defining the following terms: analysis paralysis, customer lifecycle, personas, pilot project, scent trail. 5 key concept questions. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to successfully answer various questions on key concepts. How would you answer the following? Personas are typically used when developing a new website or a campaign. Why are they relevant with analytics? Some organizations are allergic to the term pilot project. How could you introduce the same idea without using this term? 6 sample scenarios. After completing this lesson, you should feel comfortable applying your knowledge to real-world scenarios. How would you respond or react to the following? Chart your own organization customer life cycle. Make sure to use terms that relates to the language your stakeholders use regularly. For example, if they say awareness instead of attract, use the former. Visit your website and map content and features to their respective customer lifecycle stage. Anything superfluous or confusing, anything missing to move the needle toward the next stage of the customer life cycle. 1. Digital Analytics Foundations. Key Performance Indicators Study Guide and Workbook Section Overview. Key Performance Indicators, KPIs, are unique to your business. They are easy to comprehend metrics that tell you how your business is performing. This lesson covers what separates a good KPI from a bad one, and how writing a smart objective can help you gain clarity over how you define success, how to plan for it, and how to measure it. This lesson also covers the attributes of a great KPI and know how to choose KPIs that are relevant for your business. Rethink how you view the metrics you track, and choose KPIs that empower you to make impactful decisions quickly. Objectives and learning outcomes. After completing this lesson, you should be able to do the following: distinguish a KPI from a metric. Identify the necessary attributes of a great KPI. Identify KPIs that are relevant for a given organization. Key takeaways. What is a key performance indicator, KPI? A KPI is a measurable value that demonstrates how effectively a company is achieving key business objectives. Although useful to track small successes, metrics such as the number of visits sessions on your website, or the number of Facebook fans are not good examples of a KPI to the ultimate KPIs. How to pick the right KPIs. Smart objectives. O specific. Describe a specific outcome. O measurable. Linked to a rate, number, percentage, or frequency. O attainable. It can actually be achieved with a reasonable amount of effort. O relevant. People involved have the necessary knowledge, authority and skills. O time based. Include clearly defined finish and or start dates. Coming up with a smarter dumb objective. Although challenging, this exercise is essential as it brings everyone to a common understanding of what success means. Critical to quality. CTQ. The Lean Six Sigma methodology uses critical to quality CTQ trees to help prioritize customer requirements. They are derived as follows. O need objective drivers. CTQs. CTQ and smart objectives help to O identify your KPIs. O define what success is. O keep track of progress toward completion. 3 attributes of a great KPI. Simple, easy to comprehend and measure. Relevant, ties responsibilities to individuals. Timely, easy to track, analyze, and report on a regular and timely basis. Useful, easy to relate to and take action on. Positive, success rate versus abandonment rate is bounce rate. A good KPI. Bounce rate is the percentage of visitors leave your website after viewing a single page. Bounce rate doesn't help you understand performance against your business objective. Average order value, AOV, metric or a KPI. AOV measures the average amount spent for each order on a website app. AOV does qualify as a great KPI as it meets all the requirements for 1. Simple, relevant, timely, useful, and positive, and can help measure performance against a stated business objective. Measuring engagement. Engagement is an estimate of the degree and depth of visitor interaction on the site against a clearly defined set of goals. You can measure engagement in different ways. O with the help of proxies. O measuring time on site, or number of pages session. O using compound metrics, or a complex formula. How many KPIs? A reasonable number of KPIs is between 3 and 7. Leverage the 5 plus or minus 2 thumb rule to justify the number of things you can handle at the same time, while continuing to be effective. For vocabulary. After completing this lesson, you should be comfortable identifying and defining the following terms. Key performance indicator. Smart objective. Critical to quality. 5 key concept questions. At the end of this lesson you should be able to successfully answer various questions on key concepts. How would you answer the following? What is the relationship between a smart objective and critical to quality? Why wouldn't the number of Facebook likes be a good KPI? 6 sample scenarios. After completing this lesson, you should feel comfortable applying your knowledge to real-world scenarios. How would you respond or react to the following? Define a smart objective for yourself. What is it that you would like to accomplish within the next 3 months that would make you proud? Suppose you are selling widgets at a very affordable price, and you start selling new widgets that are 10 times more expensive. Would average order value still be a good KPI? Justify your answer. 1 Digital Analytics Foundations, Segmentation Study Guide and Workbook Section. Overview. In aggregate, most website data is almost useless. Segmentation helps you narrow down to what is relevant to your business performance and direct your marketing efforts. Checking on your bounce rates and time on site is one thing, but looking at individual segments is where you will find the rich information that will help you direct your marketing efforts to where they need to be. This lesson covers the importance and ease of segmenting your data, and explains how to choose segments related to acquisition, behavior, and conversion. See how using these segments can transform how you analyze data so you can make smarter and more nuanced decisions to improve your business. Objectives and learning outcomes. After completing this lesson, you should be able to do the following. Explain how segmentation can reveal hidden details and nuances about customer behavior. Describe the importance of analyzing segments related to acquisition, behavior, and outcomes. Identify segments of data that reveal actionable insights. Identify goals and segments for a given organization. Key takeaways. Why use segmentation? Segmentation involves segregating a broad target market into logical subsets based on their attributes or dimensions. Segmentation gives deeper insight into why website traffic behaves the way it does. Design and implement marketing strategies targeting individual segments to population N. Example: you can segment data based on specific attributes, or even use random samples to arrive at meaningful results about your data. This is relevant in the age of big data. You must be able to work on a subset of the data and still come up with useful and meaningful recommendations. Segmenting, RFM approach. The recency, frequency, and monetary value RFM model hypothesizes which customers are more likely to respond positively to future engagement and product offers. With the RFM model, you can create clearly defined segments, which you can target in different ways. The RFM approach relates to another concept, customer lifetime value, CLV, which represents how much a customer is worth to the business over a long term. Built-in and custom segments. Most analytics tools offer built-in segments, which help you to drill down further to discover underlying causes and patterns. For creating custom segments, start with standard segments based on audience and acquisition, behavior, and conversion ABC, and then drill down to their specifics. Custom segments allows you to specify advanced conditions and can help to identify new business opportunities. Segmentation, ABC, segmentation, audience and acquisition. O, who is coming your site? O, who do you want on your site? Segmentation, behavior. O, what do your visitors want to accomplish? O, how can you help them? Adjust your marketing campaign based on visitors' behavior. Segmentation, conversion. O, were they successful? O, is it aligned with your strategy? Align your business goals with your segments to gain success the way you've defined it. 3. Vocabulary. After completing this lesson, you should be comfortable identifying and defining the following terms: population, RFM model, segmentation. 4 key concept questions. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to successfully answer various questions on key concepts. How would you answer the following? What is the relationship between segments and personas? In your own terms, describe population and segment. 5 sample scenarios. After completing this lesson, you should feel comfortable applying your knowledge to real-world scenarios. How would you respond or react to the following? For our marketing campaign, we are targeting men and women from 12 to 75 years old in all geographic regions who are drinking water. Explain why this could be a problematic segment. If you had to create a segment isolating millennials, which dimensions and metrics could you use to describe this demographic only using your web analytics data? 1. Digital Analytics Foundations. The Analysis Process Study Guide and Workbook section. Overview. Data from the Digital Analytics Maturity Benchmark reveals process and methodology as the weakest of all success factors. The Lean Six Sigma concept, when used in analysis context, gives you a continuous improvement process with clearly defined steps. The Lean Six Sigma framework provides a well-defined tactic to master the complex environment of your organization. This lesson covers how you can leverage the proven problem-solving approach of Lean Six Sigma to optimize your work as an analyst. Objectives and learning outcomes. After completing this lesson, you should be able to do the following: discuss the fundamentals of the Lean Six Sigma methodology, use the define, measure, analyze, improve, control (DMAIC) approach when conducting an analysis, identify the best techniques Lean Six Sigma offers to improve how you perform analysis. Key takeaways: types of analytics, descriptive analytics, what happened, diagnostic analytics, why has it happened, predictive analytics, what may happen, prescriptive analytics, how to prevent bad things from happening, and realize opportunities. The Lean Six Sigma approach is particularly useful with descriptive analytics and diagnostic analytics, and to some extent with predictive analytics. To continuous improvement and problem solving with Lean Six Sigma, a set of practices to systematically improve processes by eliminating defects. O, based on segmentation, slicing and dicing of data. O, allows for continuous improvement process for a changing environment. O, involves collaborative team effort. The attempt is to reduce the cost of complexity and increase velocity. In other words, 1. Introduction to Digital Marketing Programs Study Guide Overview. This section covers the concepts of marketing and digital marketing. It describes the potential and impact of digital marketing. We will also look at various digital marketing domains along with the course details, objectives and learning outcomes. After completing this lesson, you should be able to do the following: explain the concepts of marketing and digital marketing, describe the potential and the impact of digital marketing, discuss the current trends in digital marketing, list the topics and objectives of DMCA. Key takeaways: definitions of marketing. According to Philip Kotler, marketing guru, marketing is the science and art of exploring, creating, and delivering value to satisfy the needs of a target market at a profit. According to Chartered Institute of Marketing, the management process responsible for identifying, anticipating, and satisfying customer requirements profitably. According to American Marketing Association, marketing is the activity, set of institutions, and processes for creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value for customers, clients, partners, and society at large. 2. Marketing mix. The term marketing mix was first coined in 1953 by Neil Borden, the president of the American Marketing Association (AMA). It is used to make important decisions that led to the execution of a marketing plan. The steps include O product, O price, O promotion, O place. Marketing strategy. Marketing strategy is a set of actions and tactics with the goal of increasing the organization's sales and achieving a sustained competitive advantage. It is created after conducting an internal and external environment scan, and is implemented through a marketing plan. OA marketing plan is the central instrument to direct and coordinate marketing efforts. It can operate at 2 levels, strategic and tactical. Importance of digital marketing. The digital economy is growing very fast. According to internetlivestats.com, 46% of the world population uses the internet. 54% of our daily media time is spent online. Global e-commerce sales were $1.548 trillion in 2015 and is projected to be $4.